Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
You know, if I had a nickel for every Reiwa Sentai season that has a Gyaru in it, I would have 2 nickels. It's weird I have two, or the fuck the quote is, but it's happened twice now. It's really funny in Gav right now, right? That Sachika is a Gyaru, right? And this just also happens to happen in Gyaru. I was not expecting. I was kind of expecting. We saw in the episode preview from last week or what order, but I think it's just real funny that it's just a thing that happens this episode or whatever. Also, my Nintendo Switch is updating / downloading some game data in the background. It's being loud as fuck. I really hope that this recording does not pick it up or anything. I don't think so. It's just the fan going, but I turned down the sound just in case. I don't want people to know what Nintendo Switch games I'm updating back in the background for the data. So this episode is hey I'm really glad we are not we have not forgotten that Ichikawa has a sister and that we are remembering that she exists within this universe or multiverse or whatever, and that they're actually doing something about this episode, about the sister subplot that they brought up, like, I don't know, episode 6, 7 or whatever was like Ichikawa's first character focused episode. Not that they remembered that she does have a sister. It has just been casually in the background. You know, I guess she's just been casually just looking, Googling her sister. Like, hey, have you seen my sister? You know, and everything. Yeah. So this week's number one monster is Gyaru number 1. Oh, also, by the way, this week's episode is, hey, it is not Kamen Rider Gab. It is Bakukage, not Bakukage. It is number 1 Sentai Gozyuger, episode 20. Something about Gyaru. Oto changed her personality. By the way, that is Ichikawa's sister. I forgot that was her sister's name until they brought it up. So this week, costume changes, everyone. I think it is insane. I think it is pretty funny how they just do this to like the regular Sentai suit. They just put like Gyaru outfits, like dumb animal prints or whatever costumes on it and everything. Also, hey, remember Shinkenger? Shinkenger's back, you know? Everybody loves Shinkenger. We happen to have these big-ass banners and backboards. I don't know what the exact name for these things is. I don't know what the exact name for these things are, right? But, hey, it's Sumiko's sister. Oh, she is female Shinken Red. Remember female Shinken Red? It's everyone's favorite female Red Ranger, even though there's only been like 3 or 2 so far. I guess they still had the female. I think the official term is Hime Shinken Red. I believe it's what is the actual suit's name. Right? Is that what's called? Hime Shinken Red? Is the name of the suit? Yeah. It is Hime Shinken Red. All right, but whatever. Yeah, it is. It is. It's Oto. She is a Shinken Red. She is Shinken Red. Everyone's favorite Sentai season. I like how this they actually used the female Shinken Red suit for this, because up until now, every time, regardless of gender, they just used the basic default male Sentai suit, right? Because I believe there was a female Power Ranger suit. I could have sworn in Gokaiger they did that. They one of them transformed into a female Turbo Racer, Red Racer, whatever the fuck Power Rangers Turbo Sentai name is. But yeah. Oh, but wow, look. But each was like, hey, whoa, wait. Can this actually be my sister? I'm not sure. Last week we did watch Hoiru fall for like a weird clone construct. I'm still not sure what that version of Miss Mind was for Hoiru. I'm still not sure it was like a construct, a figment of his imagination, or a robot, or what's going. But I guess this is the only for sure to verify. Like, oh yeah, you have the birthmarks. You know, no way AI would be able to recreate birthmarks like this or whatever. But Oto's like, I don't know who you are. Please leave me alone. I do not want to be harassed by this by you. Please go away. I don't know you. Instead, also I like how as soon as they demorph, right? Uh, Baku, Ryuko and Takahara are still in their Gyaru, their quote unquote Gyaru outfit, right? And Oto's best is, all right, I time to teach you to be a Gyaru now, I guess. Sumino is still pressed about. I was like, oh no, hey no, look, you gotta believe me. I'm your sister. I'm not some crazy lady, you know. Gotta believe me. Gotta listen to me, or whatever, right? But no, Oto's like, I don't know, I don't want to deal with this. We gotta learn about Gyaru. Also, I learned a lot. I there's like three. I guess it makes sense. It's fashion, right? Fashion has evolved over the 3 period. We also learned a bunch of stupid little Gyaru terminology. Also, I like how Takahara, who is an 80-year-old man, pretending to be a 16-year-old Gen Z kid, now has to also learn about stupid Gyaru subculture within his weird pre subtext of learning about faking being a teenager, uh, which is I think which is funny. Yeah, but then we learned some more about Oto or whatever, right? Hey, I was in a coma, I guess. I think that's what happened. So this ring brought me back to life. Um, Ichikawa Kaiju just brings up. Oh yeah, by the way, my sister was a kid about that guy with gray eyes. Man, I fucking hate people with gray eyes. If I ever see a person I will shoot them on sight. You know, I will kill every gray eyed person in the world because those are the people who kidnapped my sister. Baku Byakuya was like, yes. I also support you killing gray eye character. Man, I hate I hate people with gray eye too. You know, right? Those people are definitely the worst. But hey, if I ever see them, I will also bring up. And so hey yeah. So the cast is the rest of pretty much the entire cast is just stress and Gyaru fashion, which I think is insane. I really got to commit it to this bit. You know, it's really dumb, but it's also really funny. Right, that they go all out the way with the cast member and having them dress up like this, it's fucking amazing, you know. And in fact, it goes all the way up into their suit as well, which is great, right? That they they did not have to do all this, but they're really committed to having everyone dress in Gyaru fashion or whatever the fuck. But yeah, everyone gets their ass beat, right? Right. Kumida shows up. He remembers he's part of the. She's like, man, what the fuck is all this? I don't know what the fuck is going on. I do not understand this. This is really fucking weird. You know, I don't understand. Ichikawa's outfit, she shows back up. She also embraced Gyaru subculture with her outfit. Is this Gyaru? This is more like weird, like pop punk. Not like pop punk, but like some weird punk fashion, alternative fashion. I mean, Gyu's already alt fashion, but she looks more like an alt rock character more than an actual Gyaru. But again, I am not an expert on this, so I cannot say anything about this, but she looks way more alt rock, alt goth, where the fuck terminology for fashion, right? Than actual Gyaru subculture in terms of her outfit or anything. But yeah, they beat the shit out of Gyaru No.1, while meanwhile Hoiru and Kuda beats the shit off some bellhead guy of the week. That guy really does not really matter. Whatsoever. But yeah, hey, Fire Cannon, remember that he has been bullied throughout this entire show. He realized I want to be involved in the plot again, right? So I'm gonna steal the Shinken Red Ring, and now hey, it makes sense. He's Fire Kando, Shinken Red. Shinken Red is fire. It makes all this. It makes so much sense. You know. Also, I love how Fire Canon's like, I don't care about you, human. I don't care about your personal plot. That's a you thing. None of this involves me. I don't care. Who the fuck is your sister? You have a sister? This is the first time I'm hearing about this, but I don't care whatsoever. You know, not my deal. Right? Which I think is fine. But yeah, hey, Fire Candle is now the new Shinken Red. He's like, oh yeah, hey, my ring now. Yeah. Fuck your sister. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. Even though this episode has a lot of crazy stuff, but it's a pretty tame episode, right? But by the end of it and everything, so I appreciate that. I'm really glad we are getting resolution on Sumino's sister subplot, right? That they remember it. I thought they were just gonna ignore it for like a good majority of the season until they decide to bring it up again. But at least they brought it up within like the store. which is pretty much still early on within the show, and not like towards like the latter half. Like they forgot about her. They forgot about Sumino's sister until like episode 30, 40. I would have been real fucking mad, but they're getting it out the way. So yeah. Sumino's sister's asleep again. She needs that Sentai ring to wake up, or whatever. I guess that's how that ring works, you know. All right, that's it for this week's episode. Okay, thanks, bye.